Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're all good. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you about the pedal board that I chose for the Quad Cortex and also how I'm powering it using one plug. So let's go. So, when it came to choosing a pedal board for my Quad Cortex, I had a little tiny bit of a brief. Basically, I am a session musician in the UK. So what I do for a living is I play in covers bands, I play in orchestra pits, I do recording sessions and all those kinds of things. So my brief when it came to be finding a pedal board for the Quad Cortex is that I wanted something small, compact, easy to use, and also quickly to set up. So that was my main brief. So as I looked at all the options, I decided to go for a Temple audio board for several reasons. And here are my reasons. Reason number one is I wanted a pedal board which was small and compact to fit the Quad Cortex on, and also an expression pedal, because for all the work I do, that's all I need. I just need the Quad Cortex, an expression pedal for wah and maybe volume as well. So I decided to go with the Temple Audio Duo board, which is small enough just to fit on the Quad Cortex and also an expression pedal. Now, if you want more details about how to actually use your expression pedal with the Quad Cortex, go and check out this video just up here and you can go and have a look at that video. But as you can see, that it was an extremely tight fit, which also involved using flat rock board TRS cables to actually get the pedals as close as possible to each other so I could fit them all on one unit. The second reason why I decided to go for a Temple audio board was because I wanted connectors on the bottom of the board to actually go straight into the Quad Cortex. And what is so brilliant about the Temple audio system is that you can buy modules to be basically going the bottom of the board to maybe act as patch leads. So for me, it was ideal. I can go to a gig, I can drop my pedal board on the floor and I can literally plug into the side of it, and I can even plug in my power cable, which is the kettle lead, into the side of the board as well. So I'm not having to go underneath it or anything like that. I can literally drop it on the floor, plug my things in, and away I go. Nice, quick, simple and easy. And also the reason why I did that is because it actually allowed me to plug everything in constantly. So I'm not having to go in and out of the back of the inputs and the outputs on the back of the Quad Cortex. I can go into everything, plug them all in, take them to these patch bays, and then I can have access to all the connectors that way. But also I've left enough room so I can still get to the USB connector and also the capture and the headphone socket. So in case I ever want to practice at home, or if I'm recording at home, I can obviously still have access to those connectors. So that was my second reason why, is because I wanted connectivity. The third reason why I really went for a Temple audio board was because the system in which you place your pedals on the board is unique and it's absolutely fabulous, which uses a quick draw system where you buy your pedals, you buy your board, you buy your quick release pads, you stick them on the bottom, and then you actually screw them into the bottom. So if I ever want to take the pedals off, all I need to do is unscrew the screws and all the pedals come out quite easily. And it's so brilliant and it's quick and easy. But just as a word of warning, when you are putting your pedals on there, you've got to do it in a specific way. So make sure that you pay attention to everything that Temple Audio say and all the advice they give you about how to do it, because it is a little bit scary, but once you've done it once, it's set for life. And these things are really tough and they're very, very hard to get off. So yes, that was my other reason, which was because I wanted something which was really a unique system where those pedals are fixed completely to that board. Now, when it came to powering the Quad Cortex on a pedal board, there is one system, and of all the research I did, this was the only one which seemed to be feasible, which is going for the Cioks 7 power bank, which is amazing. It's a fantastic power bank. It's absolutely brilliant. You can even buy special connectors to actually connect those power packs to a Temple audio board, which is a little bit of an extra cost, but once you've got them, you'll see they're so easy to fit and it gives you a really lovely, snug, comfortable fit, and it's even raised off the board a little bit, so it's got lots of airflow around it. But I went with the Cioks 7 because the Cioks 7 it's got 7 outputs on it, which to power the Quad Cortex, as you can see on the back, is that you need 12 volts at 3 amps. Now, what you have to do with your Quad Cortex is that you have to daisy chain all the power coming out of your Cioks 7 into the Quad Cortex. And the way that works is you have to buy one of these cables, and you have to buy maybe 5 of them, and you multi-chain them, chain them again, and then finally you end up chaining them into the back of your Quad Cortex. So you're actually sort of doubling the power, but make sure that you have your Cioks 7 set to the correct power output. So that's what I've done there. And you can even see by these diagrams here that I have daisy chained several of the outputs at the same power output on the Cioks 7, daisy chain them together to then power my Quad Cortex. I absolutely love my Temple audio board for the Quad Cortex. It is perfect. It fits on my Quad Cortex and one expression pedal, and everything's powered from a one kettle lead, and everything is underneath the board connected, so I don't have to be constantly going in and out the back of the Quad Cortex. And also, in the midst of doing that, because you know, for me and what I do, I'll be going around quite a lot, gigging quite a lot, I actually ordered from Canada one of these, which is the Temple audio pedal board or case to go with my pedal board, and everything fits snugly in that, so I can literally go to a gig with my guitar on my back, my Quad Cortex on my hand, and all the leads there, and that's all I need now. And it's amazing, and it works like an absolute treat. So if you are interested in it, I'll leave the links below so you can go off and check out this the Temple audio boards for yourself. But they are fabulous, and it does take you to do a little bit more research about all the different bits that you need to connect everything together. But once you've done that, I would highly recommend it. It's by far the best pedal board I have ever built and bought ever. And I've been used to using the very old systems back in the day of the pedal trains and things like that, but this is exactly what I need, and this is how I'm moving forward into the modern day and age of modelling equipment. So that's it, that's me. So anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to leave you to it and let you go off and do your thing. But if you are interested, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be releasing loads more content soon. And if you have any suggestions of anything that you'd like to see on the channel, give me a shout. I've done a few gear product things, but in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try and put together some actually playing videos, because obviously my job is a session musician and that's what I do. So the one thing I'm going to do is give you a lot more content to do with some actual playing stuff. So if there's anything that you'd like to see, put something in the comments and I'll make sure I try and get some time to do that. So gonna leave it there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care everyone, bye bye.